Hey, I'm back. It's Glenda here, talking about her surgery journey. So, you last heard me tell you that what I woke up with and the shock and awe that I was dealing with. Did I mention that about, 10 days post surgery that I got really bad staph infections in my port site and one of the other sites on the right? So, that wasn't pretty. And did I mention my doctor was out of town for 12 days? And when I called the office to talk about it, they were like, oh, just put a 4x4 on it. I'm sure it's fine. So then I went to see my primary care doctor, probably about 15 days post-op. And the thing I learned with this is that if you got something that another doctor thinks is really bad wrong with you, they don't really want to talk to you about it. Honestly. They're like, oh, you need to go and see your surgeon. And I said, well, I tried, but he said, I'm sorry, Miss McKee. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. So I was on the fence about, whether to go to the emergency room or not with these green, yellow, oozing infection sores. And so I went over to the Walgreens Take Care Clinic, and I'm thinking, well, let me stop by here before I go to the emergency room. Because I can't get the doctor's office to even call me back and talk about this. They think I'm just being, I get carried away, being dramatic. So I go to the Take Care Clinic. She looks at it, same exact reaction. They're like, oh, you need to go see your surgeon on this. I said, but they're not there. Well, then you need to go to the emergency room. So I'm sitting here frustrated with my surgery surprise, frustrated that I got an infection evidently and don't know how bad it is, frustrated that I don't even know what in the hell this is I got, and I got to learn everything about it. Didn't learn nothing about the lap band. So I call the doctor's office, leave a voicemail, and something to the effect of, hi, this is so-and-so, and I've been to 2 different people who think I need to go to the ER since y'all aren't in. So I'm going to go to the ER, and I didn't know if maybe y'all could call them in and let them know I'm coming. 3 minutes later, I get a phone call. Oh, Miss So-and-so, if you think that's what it is, then we're going to call you in this, heavy-duty, big guns antibiotic. So that should take care of it. So I go in and get my antibiotic, and they seem to find a way to see me, as early as they can. Actually, the other doctor in the practice saw me. And he's like, oh, it looks okay. Just keep taking the such and such, and you'll be fine. Well, it didn't get fine. It just got worse. They eventually had to culture it. It was a nasty, horrid staph infection. But, it is what it is. So then I proceed on to my journey with my lap band. And I did the best that I could. I really did. I got down. I lost about 60. Let's see. I started at 257. And then I got down to about 196. So that's what, 60 pounds? And I was feeling good. I was able to move and exercise. I didn't have to use my CPAP. Didn't have to have my diabetes meds. I actually got off all of my meds because I wanted to, just because I wanted to see what does my body do when it's clean. And so no meds, had blood labs done, and it looked like, honey, your thyroid is not going to work by itself. So I started back on thyroid meds, and we went through a little trial for a couple of years of Armored Thyroid. I still think that probably is the best thing, but I'm not a doctor. It's hard to find a doctor to give you Armored Thyroid and figure out what the right dosage is. I may still go back to that, but we're on Synthroid now. Doing labs every 90 days and trying to come up with some energy. But about 2 years out, slowly, let me tell you this, brothers and sisters. If you don't follow your diet and really be religious about it, those pounds just start creeping on. And I'm not sure what happened, but, I probably gained about 20 pounds. So I have a net loss of about, 40, 45 pounds. And so I've went to see my doctor for, well, you know what? I think that's all for this episode. I'll see you soon.